In early 19th century England, the Industrial Revolution transformed society, but at a grim cost. Factory workers, including women and children, labored up to 16-hour days in hazardous conditions for meager wages. The average life expectancy in industrial cities like Manchester plummeted to just 17 years due to malnutrition and disease. This scene captures the dehumanizing routine as workers trudge into textile mills at dawn, their faces obscured by soot and exhaustion, a stark contrast to the emerging wealth of factory owners. Factory owners wielded absolute power, surveilling workers from elevated offices. Historical records show that 1 in 3 female workers faced sexual coercion to keep their jobs. Here, the owner observes the factory floor through a lace-curtained window, his gold pocket watch, a symbol of control, dangling prominently. The watch's ticking mirrors the relentless pace of machinery below, where workers dared not glance upward under penalty of wage deductions. Coercion often began with gifts. In 1834, a Lancashire mill worker's diary described being summoned to the owner's office and offered extra bread rations, a bribe for sexual favors. Refusal meant immediate dismissal or hazardous reassignments. This scene recreates such a moment, the trembling hands of a young spinner clutching a loaf, her eyes fixed on the owner's ledger book, listing other favored workers' names. Hidden relationships flourished in storage rooms filled with raw cotton, a paradox of the Industrial Revolution. A surviving letter from 1829 reveals how one owner bribed night watchmen to turn blind eyes. The couple's encounters left traces, misplaced inventory logs, and gossip among child laborers who smuggled notes. This scene shows their clandestine meeting spot, where cotton bales form makeshift walls and an oil lamp's glow risks exposing them. When rumors spread, consequences were brutal. In 1831, a Leeds wool comber was beaten for accusing an owner of impregnating a coworker. Workers developed coded warnings, like placing broken bobbins on specific looms to signal danger. Here, women whisper during a rare tea break, while the owner's nephew, a known informant, lurks nearby, his polished shoes contrasting with their wooden clogs. As scandals threatened owners' reputations, evidence was systematically destroyed. Fireplaces in mills often held ashes of incriminating letters. This scene depicts a pivotal moment, the owner burning correspondence in his office hearth, unaware that the worker has kept a damning token, his initialed handkerchief. Outside, factory bells drown her quiet footsteps approaching the door. Public confrontations were rare but explosive. In 1832, a Manchester weaver threw her owner's watch into machinery, causing £500 in damages, equivalent to £50,000 today. The act symbolized reclaiming stolen time. Here, our protagonist hurls the watch before stunned workers, its shattered gears freezing the production line, a silent protest against the machinery of exploitation. Victorian morality punished women disproportionately. Church-led mobs often vandalized homes of accused fallen women, while men faced mere social censure. This scene shows red paint spelling harlot on a worker's doorstep, her few possessions piled outside. Neighbors look away, except for a young girl secretly leaving a potato, hinting at covert solidarity among the oppressed. Financial ruin followed scandal. Creditors targeted ostracized owners, selling mills piecemeal. Historical auction catalogs reveal how machinery fetched higher prices than workers' dormitories. This scene captures the owner's downfall. Bailiffs haul away his furniture as former workers watch, their expressions unreadable. A newspaper headline on the floor reads, "Lancashire Mill Bankrupt, 120 Jobs Lost." Disgraced workers often fled to London's anonymity or emigrated. Ship manifests list countless Jane Does bound for America or Australia. Our protagonist boards a train, her destination unknown, a metaphor for industrialization's displaced masses. The locomotive steam blends with factory smoke, underscoring how the revolution's machinery consumed lives even as it propelled progress.